Hello everyone, Delightful here. I like the novel and the new, so today, let's see what the indie world has for me and you. And today has something very innovative and interesting and really novel. Look at this art style. This is how the game looks, by the way. This is BattleJuice Alchemist. Battle, B-A-T-T-L-E, Juice Alchemist. Not anything else, right? It's really cool. It's I think a combination of Diablo plus the artistic style of, say, Don't Starve, but a bit more vibrant with the colors, right? It's not quite as washed out and gray as that game is, gray or brown. I'm gonna start a game. I have about maybe an hour in this game, hour and a half. You can customize your character. The guy is always called the person, rather, because you can be a guy, a girl, or a not guy, a non-binary if you wish. Let's change it. I'm a guy, so I'm gonna be a boy. But the character's middle name is always Juice, so the person is Juice, which is funny. It was I think I'll be Mr. Juice. It's silly. It's such a good middle name. I love it. If you got Juice as a middle name, use it, right? My spelling always starts to suffer. Your name already exists, you're right, because it's yeah, because okay. Well, some, why not? You can kind of sort of choose your color palette. Hair, you can customize his hair a little bit. He's always going to be a bit of an older person, a little bit. That seems more natural. Oh, it's a world seed. There you go, Procedural Generation right there. The tutorial level is actually really cool, so I'm going to show that off. You can also customize a little bit more if you want. Like, this is cool, but, you know, I kind of want some depth perception, I think. I want both eyes exposed, I think. You know, shocking. Start the game. And the beginning is really cool. I want to show this off as well. Strikingly good, actually. So cool. You know, the horns are up, though, so bad.
Somewhere in the wilderness that once was New England.
Oh, look.
A dark ritual is cast. Meanwhile, nearby in Caribou Creek, an explosion lights up the night. The survivors call for an alchemist.
Big bird. Act 1. Bad to the bone. Yeah, I thought that intro was that was like strikingly good. I'm like, wow. They put effort into that. But starting up the tutorial here, which is really cool. Because it actually shows you how innovative the game is, and you kind of need it. Has some unique gameplay. They're not kidding. I know all that. So, as I said, this is an ARPG, right? So, it has the Diablo style movement. Not WSD movement. It has click to move, right? You click and you can hold. Like Diablo 2, right? The classic Diablos. I have his abilities here. Remember, he's an alchemist. That's how he attacks. Think like the class from, say, Pathfinder 1. The alchemist class, right? He attacks primarily with alchemy he creates, right? Oh, this person creates. I have an explosive flask, and I can also juicify things. That's a verb. That's what he does. He's got this container of this mysterious white substance he carries with him on his back, right? Which he mixed into solutions to spice them up a little bit, to juicify. That's the verb. So you do that, you push spacebar, and it's juicifying, and you click 1 and aim, and then it turns into an explosive. Or it's flare damage. So you juicify for 30 juice, and that's refilling there. And that's liquid. This is more like mana, and that's hit points. You know what that is. And that kind of flashes and glows a little bit when it's ready. It's just so many interesting things. I don't know tutorial. That's fine. Thank you. I'll keep it on just in case we want to read it. But I can also. I'm gonna see the map. I can actually. You know what? You actually have a bit of zoom here. It's not like, say, Diablo 1, Diablo 2, where you're fixed at, say, this perspective with the isometric. You can kind of go in and get kind of sort of a third-person perspective, which I somewhat prefer. Because it lets you see a little further, right? So if you look at that branch to the edge there, and if I go over here, and I can also pan the camera, rotate, so if I can see to there, that tree, see how I can literally see further if I go into the kind of sort of almost behind the shoulder, a little elevated. This is what I more prefer this. pretty cool. I have inventory. This is my primarily damage, all the random slots there. I'll talk about that as we get them. But I have 2 fixed slots, like these are like what he keeps on their belt there, you see him? It's saying that I should put a blue one there, yeah, you certainly should. And you can put other ones here, and those will randomly come up. The game's sort of flagged as a use explosives flasks. Yeah, I'll do that, I know all that. Woo! Boom! And it's a little tutorial, I'll show it. Like, do the thing! Click 1! Blow up barrels! Understood, thank you. I find it charming, so I'll show it. Okay, as I move. So no stamina system. Well, there's a mana system, but you see I'm not exhausting myself by trudging along. And liquid flask. Oh, we got another flask. So they're going to show me here. I can go to I for inventory and click and drag it to this slot here. That's right. So, oh, I made a mistake. That's the first mistake I made. So you drag it to there. If you drag it to there, it doesn't work. I say you probably should. But it's more intuitive, but it goes to there. And that's my mana, right? So I can go boom, and then drink it, get my liquid, my mana reserves back. Or they want me to read about it. Understood, thank you. Can also juicify this one to kind of sort of give you a boost for mana regen over time, which I might do later. I had to blow my way through here. Immersive Alchemist. Ah! And can I blow through these with just a regular one? I can. They're not making me juicify yet. Do it again. I got some goodies. Ash and gold. A health potion. Guess what that does, right? So you're already seeing interesting choices, right? Where do you... Well, if it's random, a 1 of 3 and you only have 1 to put there, you're always going to get the health potions, right? But still, we're going to put them there. Seeing those will... It's refilling. Like it's resetting, right? And then once it does, those will appear there, right? Health flasks. Guess what they do? Put them there. I could put them there if I wish. I prefer the mana there. Heap of ash. There's also crafting in this. This is used for crafting. Learn. I improvised a shrine to guide your way. The creatures ahead are possessed. Some kind of spirit invasion. I left health flasks for you. Inspect the chapel behind the morass. I still don't know what a morass is. It's some kind of structure. I think. Maybe they mean like the glade. Them going through the little swampy area. That's probably what they mean. Behind the morass, because it is. Anyway, you can explore a little bit. Z and I remapped a few things I can use to pan the camera. You can also do the middle mouse, but I might find a little imprecise. Well, there's a warning right there. It's gonna be wolves, right? Come on. There we go. So like, that's a map. So okay, they're gonna come for me. I might want to. Yeah, first, I find the best way to engage them is just run away. There's a little physics to it. Whee! Bounced away. Love it. Something else I can do. Oh, it doesn't work with these guys. Oh, wait a little later to show you. They must be not strong enough. You'll see what I was talking about later. Go through the water, trudge through it. Probably because it's the tutorial, they're slowly introducing things. But it makes your character feel powerful. Blowing across. I want to part these big evil possessed turtles. Pow! Leveled up! Yeah, I did the little flex. Great. So how that works, you can always click here, or C. And I can put in stats as I wish. I'm not quite a fan of they let you reset whenever you wish, but if I just won't reset. It seems a smart thing to do is just put in liquefy, give me a bit more mana. That's because that's primarily my damage ability, right? I don't whack things, right? I'm an alchemist. I blow them up. That's what he does. So I can see further. Now, there's no Procedural Generation here because this is the tutorial level. Oh, the guard in the smoke flask. Juicify. Boom. Funny ambush. And yum. That has a cooldown. Those, at first I thought those are going to, like, I have to craft more of those or something. No, those... He's a magical alchemist. He is able to... What was that? He's able to reproduce the flask and the liquid, I guess, with his little ale container he's carrying around. Oh, he saw me. Oh, he lived. Boom! Nothing left. Get the smoke one. The smoke one's pretty cool. Common, smoke flask. Yeah, there are categories, and I like the transparencies there. Some games don't even have it. And it's like, oof. So the smoke flask It lets you disappear and prevent range attacks. Juicify to last longer and pulling enemies. It's really good, actually. Note my mana was recovering slowly, as will my health. As you put more stats in that, that'll recover faster on its own. So if I do 3, I become invisible. And you're immune to range attacks, so they don't know where you are, right? Now, were I to juicify that's the verb, it will last longer. If I can afford it, right? It's very expensive to do. It's, 40 liquid. Ouch. So you still want to pump liquid quite a bit. And this is why like the best tutorial I've ever played. Normally I don't like tutorials. I usually skip them, but this is like so well done and interesting. So if I space, look at how long I'm cloaked now. Lasts like what, 7 seconds I noted? I think I wrote it down actually, because I was impressed. Tutorial, yeah, I know that, thank you. See? It's about, what was it? Oh yeah, 5 seconds if you juicify the smoke flask. It's really cool. And a map. Okay, so I'm there. See, it's kind of blacking out or graying out once you have no longer in the immediate area, which I think is really cool. I have to pass through the... Is this a graveyard? What is this? Yeah, it's kind of sort of graveyard to get to the next area. I see the map is changing direction too. Oh, it's a free demo off Steam you can get if you wish. You just have to request to get in the beta. I'm pretty sure it's just accept everyone. That guy. That guy. I hope you found the smoke flask in the chapel. Yeah, you'll need it. The pumpkin demon. Cross the red pentagram to get to the abandoned farm. Yeah, he's going on. You're not kidding. So be ready. Drink it. If you don't do that, he will one-shot you. Pumpkin demon ain't no joke. Now, he can't cross that pentagram, though. He wants to, but he can't do it. Okay. Oh, we can go in the house, or the ruined house. What was that? Was that in there? See that cauldron. Breakable. Sure, why not? Golden stone. And... oh, something else you can do. If you push Alt, it'll say what things are, and you can turn that on or off. People prefer. Obviously, it's a cauldron, right? Oh, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. It's a little... camera's a little tight indoors, I find. Little mild critique. Is that something there? Come on. I saw something. Oh no, I did. See those are explosive barrels, explosive flasks tied to that barrel. Don't do that. Don't hit those. That will explode and hurt you. I can break all these things. The game seems to want me to do it to get gold, which you use in the town it showed you at, what was it, Cantaloupe Hills, something like that. When the alchemist blew up. Something else is pretty cool. Fire. And watch this. There we go. Yeah, it burned me a little bit. Note it didn't ignite me, right? I guess the dark powers protect me from being ignited, but still it's hot, right? Nah, can't get that ash. Fine. Get that one. See the fire spread a bit? Right, cool. I want what's over there. Ooh, I should put that cauldron on. So the cauldron, it gives you plus 10 health. But trucking that around. Guess it makes him do his cardio, I guess. He's carrying weights. Well, makes his cardio tougher, right? He's already getting his cardio wandering around. I kinda... can I get through there? I think I can. I remember I can. The pentagrams protect the farm, but you need to destroy the explosive barrels to leave. Your normal explosive flask may not do it. Try to juicify them. That's how you about the Juicify here, which is really cool. I've already told you, but... Iron Juicify. So, 1 and spacebar. It's spacebar and 1, actually. Okay. Because if you do 1 and spacebar... See, it didn't work. See? It's spacebar then 1. 1. Although you can hold... You have to hold spacebar. See, that didn't work again. See, the order matters. I'd say it probably shouldn't be so picky. But, because that could frustrate some people. I mean, it's like, it's clear what you're intending to do, right? So just let it work. There's a way through here, from what I remember. Because there's something over there I want. He won't mantle for things. Remember, he's an alchemist. He's not like a fighter or a rogue or anything. Oh, I can go through. I remember I do this. So I got Juicify. And then, there we go. Yay, I did it. So now you go off to the left here. Or character perspective left, right? because it's 3D. I can also use fire, burn those ouch! Oh, yo, don't worry about it. Burn those things, and get some wood. And progress past the area, right? Man, I didn't need to burn them, but... Can I slip through? Ah, I can. Didn't look like he could, but he can get through there. Again. Trying to see if there's actually... There's no collision on it. Okay, alright. How about this one? No, no collision on it. Okay. I kind of like there's a collision state on it, and then when you, like, when it was burned away, it was gone. That could be cool if you later get, like, abilities you can make to, say, like, raise an ice wall or something. You kind of train to do space and then throw, space and then throw. Fire spreading, that is cool. Again, this is an early demo, so it's fine. Not that early, right? Because it looks great. Like, I've never seen a game that looks quite like this. Arm bracelets, that's what I wanted. Don't Starve is kind of close, but this is full 3D as opposed to top-down 2D. And this has a much bolder use of color. Like, the reds in... I can't even think of if I see any reds in Don't Starve. It's always like browns and grays and lots of black. With ink. Well, sometimes you see like mild reds without fire if you play with the fire characters, but they're not as vibrant as here. I got that arm bracer thing. That's cool because it gives me more liquid, and we want that. And he's so dedicated. He has like a little alchemy flask on his wrist. Yeah. So I'm making it through this area. Give me that log. Juice flask. Oh, that's really cool, actually. Oh, tell them about it. You can juicify any of your flasks. Any of them, remember? So I can juicify health for curing debuffs, so if I get debuffed, and it gives me a health regen. That's cool. Pick up and equip this juice flask to do so more often. Yeah, that's actually a really cool one. Do that. So just make sure you really get it, right? They have a little instruction manual for you. Yep. So this is the random flask they're telling you about, right? It's going to randomly draw from these. No, I only have 3, so it's always these 3. But if I put this here, it's going to be different. Which I actually think... Yeah, I did it. I'm actually going to take one of these health ones off, because I want to ensure that I always get these 3. I only need 1 health. I'll probably do a 0, honestly, but... It's the white one. Ah, I see. So liquid costs 0, right? Because it's... That's a really important thing to know. Some of these things cost a lot, some of them cost nothing. Health costs nothing, right? And Juicify costs nothing. It refills the juice bar, which is cool. So that could increase the rate which you can do damage. And you can enter bullet time with it, or I call it juice time. Character could even be like, it's time to get juicy or something like that. You know, really lean into it. Be careful here, because your character can swim, but it's slow, right? You can just throw regular. It's best to juicify if you can. Boom. Very nice. And you can also walk over these things, just push E, and I'll pick everything nearby. See, be careful when you're swimming. Your character does not swim very fast. Very nice. See, not very fast. Oh, it's currently night. Oh. Yeah, so there are day and night cycles as well. Nocturnal beings are awake, others are asleep. Arcane damage is boosted by 25%. And during the day, fire damage is boosted. Very nice. Yum. Alright, see, they will attack you. I wonder, can I... Yeah, he fears my power, as he should. Boom. Even the regular unbuffed one was enough to drop him. Can also watch this. Juice not full. But if I do this and then go 5, I get this sort of bullet time, max pain sort of bullet time effect, which is super powerful. Very nice. Leveled up. Yay. Ow. Little spot there. Juicify. I mean, stop it. I was trying to see if when I juicify, like when I boost it like that, do I actually does it full? Like, I can't do it just yet. Juicify this flask for... Oh, no, it still gives the juice. Oh, okay. That's the juice, and that's the liquid. take a little bit to get those two straight, but... Oh, okay, but it doesn't refill it, I see. And you can't juicify anything? See, that guy is immune to regular attacks. Can I go up to him? No, he's gonna play like that. Here we go. Nice. On me still. Yeah, so some guys are immune to basic blasting damage. That means you always have to juicify to hurt them. Unless you get like arcane damage, right? Because they are immune to, what is that, regular blasting? It seems like just regular explosive damage. Yeah. That's okay. Alright, like that, why not? You also get little bonuses for, what is it, versatiles, triggered when different flash types are used 3 more times in a row. 5%, I'm not going to notice it. That one's really cool, the Frog Hop one. Give me that. Use the Frog Hop flask to jump over illuminated walls. It seals off the north. They're talking about this wall right here, actually. If you want to instantly redraw your 3 flasks, Juicify liquid flask, you can also just drag one thing off, and it will automatically do that as well. Frog Hop's really cool. It does exactly as you might expect. But there's something else here I want first before I leave. If I go in the pond a bit, or the bog, wherever I am here, there's something else here. It's really cool. It's kind of indicating that there. The shell flask, that's what I want. He wants to play... Yum. As far as I can tell, your character can breathe underwater, I guess. It works, he's like an alchemist. You could do that. So I got something in the bog there. That's a shell flask. I think super cool. Encapsulate yourself with a shell that protects you against damage and 1 debuff. Juicify to add spikes and return damage to foes. That's really good. We want that. So it's going to reset them, see? So you can juicify this to, say, okay, get the mana recharging a bit more, and it will recycle those. But unless you need the mana, just pop open your inventory and do it that way. Is there anything else I want here? The Frog Hop. I'll show off the Frog Hop. It's pretty funny. So if I just push it, the next move makes he jumps up, right? That'll avoid melee attacks. Or, but if you oh, okay, didn't give me that. Well, I can do this one. Look at that. I got like a turtle kind of vibe. And I get this icon over here. This will, if you just regular drink it. Oh, what does it say? Specifically, it encapsulates yourself. Juicify will add spikes, so it protects you from damage. See how interesting it is? Now, if I were to juicify this, where am I? Like, try to get to the wall here. That way there. See, if you look how it's having me go, like a place I've already been, maybe. Depending which way you're facing, and then juicify, and then you gotta shape your direction, right? Oh, I wasn't... Okay. The camera got me there. It's fine. I gotta kind of get here so I can get the elevation. There we go. So I can angle it right. Oh, fine. I'll just do this. So now I got the spikes. See on the back? So they'll take damage if they attack me, which is really cool. And that also did a redraw, right? So if I juicify and aim... Why'd you do that silly game? Silly game. Use the Frog Up. I know. Maybe it wants me to face this way. Alright. Drink this one. Just to say now it's resetting that particular one. Just to make sure it's the froggy one. It's not. Annoying me. Force him to redraw. There we go. Now I could pull the health potion, but I think I might need it in what's coming. Just to guarantee I get what I want, but you have to be very... Really gonna do this? I'm getting annoyed. To guarantee it's going to be this one now. I'm surprised it went off to the left there. So, space, 3, and then, there we go. Yay! Pretty cool, huh? And then you'll do like a little bit of damage as you booty slam down. Or, he doesn't booty slam, it would be pretty funny if he did. I think I want these, though. I do want these. And see, each potion has this little benefit. Take that one off, it gives me less health. Just having this ready gives me a little stat boost. Whereas this one gives me 0.01 per second. So that's... Proves my health regen, right? Pretty cool. And now, okay, so it's, yeah, it's kind of less than 1. You've already kind of more. You juicify to get. Have I read this one? I have. So we got these explosive barrels we can use. if we need. I wonder, are we gonna battle? Ah, he's not. He won't battle me. He's not strong. I can just blow him up, though. That works, too. Come on. Come on. So each attack you make has weight and meaning, because your attacks have a cooldown, right? Ooh, another boom blast. There we go. So there we go. Now, I could just double boom if I want, but I like having my mana, being able to recharge it whenever I need. I do think it would be intelligent to put one of these in, though, liquid flasks. And another health one that's better than the other health one, so we'll replace that. And this one here, this one's a stronger boom flask. This one gives me liquid, this one gives me boosting damage. So I replace that one, and I think do I want to take another boom flask? I'll put another boom flask here as well. So potentially I could have like a double DPS in a turn, perhaps. You'll see what I'm talking about. Oh, I leveled up. I should put more liquid in. That. Level 3. See, liquid increases that. Agility increases your speed and your draw speed on the flasks. Walk speed, how much you can carry. Health, you know what that does. Juicify, how big the juice is. When you're full 100% 100 juice, affects how fast you regenerate juice. Okay. It'd be cool if maybe it added to the juice cap, so then you could still use juice at 100%, but say you had like 103 or something. Read this one. You have found multiple flasks by now. Experiment with equipping different compositions to suit your way of fighting. So that's kind of sort of the air quote deck building mechanism of the game. They're not decks. Well, you see it's random draw, right? Of these three, except for it's set for these two, right? Health flask, put that there. So I'm not using everything. I could, but that means there's less chance of getting particularly what I might want. And the health will keep me in the fight, but you know, sometimes you don't want your deck that big. Is there anything there? I think something like that. I mean, wood I can burn, so I can get some logs. You'll keep everything after you clear the tutorial, so you can craft interesting things. Yeah, so some logs I can get. Yay! You should now be well equipped to defeat the pumpkin demon behind these brittle rocks. Pumpkin's range attack is a killer. You know, he'll one-shot you. So rush into close combat. And then it's going to introduce the close combat, which is very different. It might be quite surprised compared to what we've seen thus far. Another way, this game is very innovative. Or innovative. He sees me. Okay, okay. Uh-oh. We have a problem. Get out of here. I need to get out of here. I didn't... Okay, okay. Wait, please don't do that. Okay, okay. Good. Haha. What's like? What is this? No, I'm not. This isn't turn-based. He's gonna... Oh, crap. Okay. So I'm actually gonna Juicify buff. So it's not... This is not turn-based right now. This is real-time, but it's kind of sort of like almost like a Final Fantasy thing we're going on here. Okay, jump. He's immune to blasting, right? So I have to Juicify. I have to ignite the pumpkin. I could. I'll drink a potion here. Juicify that. Drink that. See, when he does up like that, he's gonna do a melee attack. Alright, he's gonna guard. Okay, I'll slow time on him. And then, what's he doing now? He's gonna do a melee attack. Normally with those you want to jump, you're just gonna DPS him. That's his health there. My shield, get mana, more mana. So you're tracking this bar, you're tracking this bar, you're trying to see what he's doing. This is how the melee is. Remember, you can always just try to avoid melee by ranging instead of going down. Now, if I, for some reason, I didn't draw the invisible one, if he tried to do a range attack, that's what I'd use. But I drop the pumpkin demon. Freeze flask, so another kind of flask. Throw towards your cursor. Yeah, I know that. It deals freeze, which is pretty cool. Because freeze, I believe when you Juicify that, it deals a bit of damage. Deals air damage, okay. Oh, no, it's daytime. You might not notice it, but it is. Nocturnal beings are asleep, others are awake. All fire is up 25%. So when I Juicify that, that's fire damage, right? That's pretty cool, right? See, I wanted to show the tutorial. It's very interesting. And I introduced the core concept very nicely. Actually, lesson completed. I hope you found the smoke flask. Yeah, okay. Thanks. So can I think I need the, yeah. they're telling me I need the air one. I see it looped. So I'm actually right here again. But now I might have the tools to get through here. If I use the right flask. If I could, I could do this. Double DPS. And see, as it loads, it's whoop. So I'll need to juicify that. There we go. Very cool. We'll do that, I think. Does kind of leave me on a bit low on juice. But I can outlast the health potion. That'll be fine. Another explosive one, too. Nice. You made it through the mountain pass. Well done, Juice. Because remember the character is Juice. We'll meet you at the Caribou Valley. And you move off to meet the new character, right? Travel. And so that's Caribou Valley. Area level 1. So there's a map travel here. As you get stronger. So it gives you an idea that you might actually be able to go under construction. So I might be able to go here. It's a generous demo. Turbid Bank. It's all going to be procedure generated. I don't know if the tutorial's not. That's been the same. And I don't think Caribou Valley will be. But the other ones should be. We'll see. So, and then you explore. At first I thought I was like in the world map here. I'm like, oh, no, I'm not. This is the new zone, right? Okay, thank you, tutorial. I know. So explosive. And now it's going to be a bit tougher going forward. Okay, it's night now again. It's pretty cool. I'll put a little break in here just because I've been playing for a bit. But this is BattleJuice Alchemist demo. I'm going to keep going. It's really cool. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. Bye.